Today we are back in the four-wheel drive TV workshop. We've got a simple job to do. We're replacing a couple of batteries. A toolkit like this is probably a little bit overkill for a job like this, but it does always pay to start with good quality tools. Now, to keep the 40 going, we have been using one of these neat little jump starter packs. These packs are absolutely awesome. It's like having a dual battery kit, but of course you can transfer it around from vehicle to vehicle. It does 12 or 24 volt, and they're very handy, but for the convenience of starting your car, you really do need to get some good batteries into it. Now, when you're talking about good quality batteries, this is probably one of the best batteries you can get. This is a unique type of battery. It uses the Orbital technology, which is quite advanced and quite new. But most important about this type of battery is it's a combination of a cranking battery as well as a deep cycle battery. It's also a fast recovery battery, so when you do run it down to zero, which deep cycles you can run them right down, it can be fast charged back up quite quickly, so it's got excellent recovery properties. Now, when I talk about a combination between deep cycle and cranking, these batteries are rated at 1000 cranking amps. So at 20 degrees temperature, this will put out 1000 cranking amps. I'm running two of them wired together. So the two together, that's 2000 cranking amps, and that's what I need to pump the 40, a big high compression V8 motor. Now, but also they will run as a deep cycle, which means that they're great for running your fridges and other things like that. Being a type of maintenance-free sealed battery, you can mount them in any format, on their side, upside down, etc. They are vibration and weather resistant, so they're tough for four-wheel driving, and because of their small size, they can be mounted into many different locations. In fact, in the back of our GU, we run one of these in the drawer system as our second battery. Because I've had these batteries sitting on the shelf for a little while before we've had time to put them into the 40, we've been keeping them topped up with one of these smart 7-stage IntelliChargers. Now, these units are absolutely awesome. Battery technology is absolutely amazing. There are so many different types of batteries these days that you need a smart charger that can cope with different styles of battery, because they do need to be charged differently. This charger, being 7 stages, will also go through a whole range of different phases to make sure that the battery is kept and charged at optimum condition. So whether it's desulfating the battery or just maintaining the correct charge, a smart charger is definitely the way to go with these types of batteries. Another thing I like about this battery is that it comes with two very different posts, which makes fitting a breeze. Let's get these batteries in and get the 40 cranking over. Double check that everything's connected, double check that those batteries are locked in nicely. And I reckon she's ready to give her a crank. Now, I'm pretty excited. 2000 cranking amps is exactly what the 40 needs. A big high compression motor, a big tough vehicle. Now, you remember what it sounded like turning over before we started this story? Let's have a quick listen to what it sounds like now. Plenty more grunt. Let's give it a little bit of gasoline and see how she sounds. Always great for me to have the 40 in peak condition. Now, a few pointers before you finish off. Clean all of your tools and make sure they go back into the correct positions in your toolkit. That way they're there for you, ready next time you need them. Now, before you go and throw out those awesome Orbital batteries, just another point on those. You can whack those on those 7-stage battery chargers. Because they have smart electronics, they can desulfate them, and you've got a good chance of bringing them back to life. So always check them before you throw them out. And remember, batteries need to be disposed of correctly. They don't just go in the rubbish bin. Now, there's just a couple more things to get right on the 40, and she's ready for the tracks, hopefully soon.